Hey everybody, Seven here, and thank you so much for joining me in Planet Crafter. So, got a couple of goals for today. Biggest one being, we want to kick off that storyline. Now, usually I get a little gun shy about doing the storyline stuff when it's not quite breathable atmosphere yet. Some of the locations can get a little on the lengthy side, and they all, as far as I know, take away your jetpack, so you can get stuck if you're not careful. But a few of the other goals that we've got going on should help us with that and may actually be able to get us to, dare I say it, breathable atmosphere today. So I want biomass. We've got an absolutely ridiculous amount of flower seeds. Yeah, there's one container right there. That's full. That's the other thing. We've got a ton of grass. Just so much flowers. Now, yeah, they're all going to help because we're going to be able to take them apart for DNA purposes later. But as of right now, they're literally doing us absolutely no good, just sitting there in storage. Now, I didn't mention pressure or heat, but that is one more goal that we're probably going to get rid of first. I'd like to clean up the house. Namely, I want these gone. We don't have a whole ton of iridium, but I'm not really worried about that for the same reason I'm not worried about the heat or the pressure. Just because of my own personal laziness, we're going to be launching rockets to call down uranium and iridium. Both of those come with the pressure and the heat increases. It's 1,000% per rocket. So even though we don't have a whole ton of drills or heaters down, there's still going to be more than enough for what we're going to need for the foreseeable future. Yes, we do still have a couple of unlocks in both of those trees. And yes, they are some pretty critically required ones, like the tier 3 extractor. That's going to be moving so incredibly fast that we're going to get that in no time. Definitely want that and that. But if we can get even the tier 1 with a single heat fuse, we're going to be producing so much heat that we're going to get this in no time whatsoever. And then the pressure and the heat will basically be able to ignore altogether. Yes, going over what you need for just those base requirements and getting all the unlocks, going over the top of that will continue to increase overall terraformation, but yeah. All right, let's see what we need for flower spreaders. Oh, right, we're gonna need a lot of fertilizer. Also, we're completely out of algae. I mean, we do have it, basically downstairs, essentially. We do have some here, actually, though. Good deal. Right. We left the last episode completely out of super. Alright, so real quick, let's grab up a little bit of gardening here. We'll snag up whatever algae is here. And then we'll get out of here. We're gonna need to grab as much super as is even there, which, given that, not gonna lie, it was probably about 10 minutes ago that we put that tier 2 extractor in the super alloy cave. But we also did empty out the aluminum extractor, pretty much of everything except aluminum. So that's also gonna help out. So we'll just dump off everything here. We can worry about actually making more fertilizer when we get back. But let's run out to the aluminum field real quick. We'll see what's out there. And on the way back, we'll hit the super alloy cave. Gonna do it in that order just because the aluminum field is just so far away. I've got the tier 5 backpack. From what I remember, there should be a 6, but we don't have that unlocked yet. It's also not an unlock through any of the base ones, so more oxygen, more pressure, more heat. That's not gonna get us this better backpack. So hopefully with some of the biomass movement that we're gonna be doing today, that might get us a bit closer to it. I honestly don't remember what it takes to get it. Anyway, let's get out to the extractor. We'll see what's in it, hopefully empty it, and then we'll get over to the super cave. Alrighty, what did we win? No surprise there, a lot of aluminum. I don't know why in my head I thought that each of one of those was going to be half my backpack. I thought I was going to actually be able to empty all that. And you know how I feel about 2 trips. Alright, so we'll run home, empty everything out. Probably not going to go back for that whopping 5 aluminum. Unless, of course, we actually really need it. And then we'll hit up the super alloy cave, see if we can get any that we don't have to make. And then we'll just flower spreader our face off. Alright, well, the aluminum locker is actually full. So, depending on our winnings on this one, we might not need the 5 aluminum after all. Well, I mean, of course we're going to need more super alloy than what we're about to get anyway. But just for the right now, here and now purposes, because I really want to get out of this house, I want to get to that storyline section. I want to empty some of those lockers of all the flowers they've got going on. And I'd also like to be able to kick at least a good chunk of all those grass seeds into space. You know, when we get back, we should probably check to see if we've got both the oxygen rockets and the biomass rockets. I'm almost certain we've got the biomass rockets. I don't know if we've got the oxygen rockets or not. Oh man, I'm starting to think we should have done 2 of these. Yikes. Now let's take it all then. Alright, now we should, no sweat, have the power for this. We should also, no sweat, have the water for this. Idiot. We're gonna have more than 5 anyway, which means there's no way that we're gonna be able to capitalize. But I do still want all of them as close as possible. Just because when we do get the heat to unlock the next level up of fuse thing, I am hopefully just going to tear this one down, replace it with a next higher one. Although I'm sure by then we probably won't need to increase our oxygen production anyway. Well, all of our hard work just netted us a whopping 5 extra flowers, but hey, that's 5 slots we didn't have a minute ago. I mean, questionable decision-making process, as frame rate might get a little interesting. Hello? Nope. That is a big fat pile of nope. Okay, so while I cower like Chicken Little, let's get all of this taken down too. Yeah, because we got outside guys. Ooh, how much spare iridium do we have? Yeah, okay. I mean, we're going to get a lot out of this in the first place. It's been doing this lately. Like, I don't want to tear down the room, I want to tear down the thing. There we go. Well, crap. I was shooting for 5 of the big outside heaters. Yeah, that would require 10 rods. We don't got 10 rods. Alright, so just snagged enough resources for a box. Let's just run out to the iridium cave. Not fixing to put down an extractor yet. Yeah, we're gonna, but hoping to just put down that level 3. There's absolutely no way that we're going to be permanently, until endgame, sustainable on iridium and uranium solely off of calling it from rockets. We're not just going to DoorDash ourselves just infinite amounts of uranium and iridium. Yeah, the rockets help out for laziness in early game, but late game, once you get the drone technology and auto crafters and etc., just dig the stuff up out of the ground, slap it into rods, and have it auto teleported. Are we fully into the tree stage already? I didn't think we were. Because I don't think the roots and stuff, I don't think they come like just in the middle of the tree stage. I thought it had to be when they were finalized. Wild. We can definitely climb this, right? Yeah, we can. Anyway, first things first, there's what, at least 2 or 3 blue chests in here, I think. Not to mention, I think 1 gold chest. Well, thanks, whatever. Oh, neat. The gold one is in kind of a squirrely location. It's like around a corner and a bit buried. Although who knows if you're going off of outdated information. Like I said, even the starting location has gotten a little bit of a facelift. It's buried around here somewhere, isn't it? I'd also rather not burn too much time out here, because shock horror, I know, I didn't bring any water bottles. Alright, yeah, this is the other blue chest, but... Oh, it's on its side. Wasn't expecting that. There is a gold down here. No clue where it is, but it is down here somewhere. Well, unless it did get moved, like I was just saying a second ago. Alright, so I guess we'll just fill our pockets with iridium, take just as much of it as we possibly can home. Hopefully that'll get us an overabundance of what we'll need. We were also going to take a locker. Yeah. Because of all of the fantastic comments that I always get on these, another one stuck out in my mind from the last one. Someone said, oh yeah, anytime you're finding food and water out there, make sure that you're saving it. Okay, never mind. We were going to fill our pockets. We do not have time now. The irony of me saying that as I just got the point where, oh, I need to go back home immediately. But the comment was basically saying, oh, if you're finding space food and water bottles, etc., while you're out looting, you should probably put down storage at whatever location you're at, and then leave them there. Given my preparation skills, yeah, that's definitely sound advice. At least until breathable atmosphere and the drinkable helmet mod thing. God, I can't wait for those two. And then the only thing you gotta worry about is food. Unless you're going underwater for a significant amount of time. Alrighty, what do we win? Nice. Nice. Also, last episode, I was whining and crying about, oh, I know that there's an osmium cave here, and I know there's a uranium cave over there, and yeah, now it's just gonna pop up. Good deal. Now let's get back out here. Again, not putting down an extractor yet. Once we get to level 3s, we'll put down a level 3 uranium extractor somewhere. We'll put down a level 3 iridium extractor, probably there. We're definitely going to need them, but I'm not going to need the abundance that's going to coerce me into getting the tier 2s in these locations. I'm patient enough to wait for drone technology before we start setting up actual mining for these resources. And I'm also lazy enough to not want to actually make this trip every time I need iridium and uranium. Ah, there you are. Knew you were around here somewhere. Oh, oddly enough, that was exactly what we were out here for. Alright, backpack's full. Time to go home. Man, every time I fly home, I cannot get over how beautiful Maiju made this new section. Oh, this is definitely my new favorite place. Alright, well, we still need to be crafting our own super alloy right now, but we're completely out of magnesium and cobalt. And even with our little generic catch-all pickup that we've got over there, we're kind of running low. Just in general. Alrighty, now that all of that's done out of the way, man, I cannot wait till we have reliable intake of a couple of different things. Now, let's see if we can smoke the power grid. Nice, and just left a little bit of a gap in here. Might need a little bit more reorganization, but just a little bit of a gap so we can throw a, It's the fuse box. I remember the fuses, but I don't remember what the actual thing that the fuses go into are called. One of those. And pressure is barely moving. Sucks to suck, I guess. Heat seems to be moving pretty okay. Oxygen is dogging. But more importantly, how many rockets do we actually have already? Ew. Okay. Do we even have tree bark being generated yet? For some reason, I don't think we do. But anyway, that's not what we wanted. We wanted this. Ah, damn it. Oh, man. Try to leave the house today. There's 2 locations in this, but I think that they're tied. So I don't think you could get 4 out of it. You get nuts. All right, we're gonna need to definitely be more on top of that. Oh man, you know, we might need several of those. Like a lot of them. All right, well, since we also need way crazy more super than what we've got our hands on, and also than what we can make, hopefully there'll be a decent amount generated. I know we literally just checked the thing like 1 hot second ago, but between this and our generic just garbage collector that we've got on our front lawn, hopefully we've got enough to be made. Not your best work, but I'll take it. Man, why is literally nothing giving me cobalt? Like, is there some sort of run on cobalt that I'm not aware of? Hey, guess what? We've got an okay amount of eggplant, pretty decent amount of algae, ran out of sulfur. This is fine. There's plenty of garbage items that we actually do still need anyway, so one more trip out of the house, and not in the direction that we want to go, but it can't be helped. There's just simple maintenance type tasks and around the house type tasks that you got to get to before you can get into the fun stuff. Fun stuff being the story. Now today we are definitely hitting at least the starting location of it, and probably one more location, but while I do know where the 3rd location is, and it's actually very close to our house, I don't know if I'm going to want to stretch it that far. And also, one of the things I've really been trying to work on is condensing how much activity I have while also having it be as entertaining and engaging as I can. And the last several episodes of this have come out far too long. So I'm going to want to try to keep a move on. All right, perfect. All right, run all this stuff home, and we'll see what kind of fertilizer we can make. We've got 5 rockets. We don't have 5 tree bark. We have 150,000 Lerma seeds. I'd like to get 5 launched. If we gotta settle for 4, well, alright. But come hell or high water, we are leaving after we launch these rockets. However many we can launch. Oh, you know what? We have access to... It's not a storyline location, but it does have the storyline people in it. Oh, it's awfully far away though, and it would necessitate quite a bit of extra time on the length of the episode. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if we'll hit it today or if we'll save it for a bit. Cool. Not what I was hoping for. Man, you son of a... Listen, I'm not messing with that. Damn it. Oh, that is spicy. Are you frickin' kidding me? I just want to leave the damn house. Okay, fine. We'll go get some freaking zeolite now. Alright, now I know that the last time we were here, there wasn't anything on the ground. I think that was probably done intentionally. I have a feeling that, you know, because we were here a little on the early side and the roots hadn't popped up, I think that's why there wasn't any just on the ground. Why is there still nothing on the ground? No, man, this place is supposed to be littered with it. Like, it's supposed to be, like, everywhere. Just mine it. You know, like the osmium or, you know, iridium. Or, well, anything. No, speaking of iridium, thank you. Alright, whatever. We only need the 2 anyway, so if I can walk out of here with 3 or 4, I'll be happy. Oh, that means it's going to be 1 more extractor we're going to need now. You know what? Now that I think about it, we don't have a whole lot of osmium back home either. Stop by over here on the way out. Ooh, just. It's one that we already got. Nope. Tear it down. If you're going to empty a chest, there's no reason not to tear it down. I'm reasonably certain they did fix that, where when you do dismantle a chest and you tear it down, that it doesn't do the respawn thing. Because I have had just blue empty chests spawn throughout various maps. It was an issue, they knew about it, but anytime they know about an issue, they're usually pretty Johnny on the spot about fixing it. Alright, back home. Okay, yeah, we are fully past the tree stage. Which should also mean that we're probably going to have some pretty good chests. Like the blue ones. Those should be kicking out some nice stuff now. Okay. Oh, yeah, as I suspected, we are now fully done with the tree stage and we are approaching... No, wait, if we're approaching insect, does that mean... Because that could actually be very important. Alright, we got a whole ton of stuff to put away. Oh, hello. Listen, we are getting out of this house one way or another. I had a plan, and we're gonna get it done. Now let's get this damn gas extractor going. There we go. Yes. This is a very high-risk usage of our one and only iridium rod, but we do need it. Like, we need this item. I'm almost slightly annoyed with myself for where I decided to build. I didn't actually factor in just how much of like a radius around this thing you can't build. Like, it's kicking me out all the way to where these solar panels are. But it let the boxes go pretty close. I don't know. Alright, now, let's see if I've done the math on this right. God, this place is so fantastic. Definitely my favorite. Definitely the new favorite. Yes, we did. Alright, got enough for 5. We're gonna kick out the 5. And then we're kicking ourselves out. Oh boy. Thankfully, this one doesn't actually come with any kind of meteors. Just a fun little hay fever storm. Go. That's fine. That's fine. This is also fine? Oh, our thing is going to positively explode on the way over there. With that much biomass moving? Where's yeah, there we go. Oh yeah. Yeah, we're likely gonna be kicking some pretty heavy goals in this one. Oh, even bigger heater that we would, yeah, and then there's the other drill as well. Well, we're not gonna need either one of those, I don't think. Oh, now we're getting places. Now we're getting places, okay. Wait a minute. The rocket said plant spreader rocket and oxygen rocket? So it does biomass. It does biomass, but not plants, is what you're telling me, right? Oxygen multiplier, plant multiplier. That used to say biomass. That's actually even more helpful than it could have been. Oh, killer. Alrighty, I am all packed up and ready to go. Wait. This isn't... Oh. Neat. I have a lawn. And not from grass spreaders. Anyway, we're all packed up. We've got enough for a box. Should only need the one, I think. Because I do know direct shot where we're going. I also think. Listen, I do tend to get lost in this. We are getting out there. Yeah, as you can see, I also brought 1 food, 2 waters, even an oxygen canister, because It's not that I don't trust myself, it's just I don't trust myself. Now, the area that I was talking about in the last episode, that little lavender desert thing, that's actually our target. I'm just trying to think of what the best, most efficient way of getting there is. There's a little bit of a canyon over that way that goes to the Stargate. This way should also go relatively quickly. Now, if I'm really trying to stretch my memory, there should actually be a cut through that goes actually directly to that desert. There's really nice places to raid out through there. Listen, we're not looking for raids today. We're looking for story. Listen, this planet is just positively chock full of places to rob. Oh, hello. We're gonna need to remember that one. But anyway, this place is positively chock full of places to rob. And it seems like every update, there just gets more. It's not exactly where I want to be. That's not really what I'm... Well, I don't know. 6 on one hand, half a dozen on the other, it seems. Both of these are places that both of these will get us the direction we want to be in. Didn't this used to be flooded? Didn't a lot of this used to be flooded? Is it not anymore? Oh, hello. Leave the onion seed. Oh man, future me is going to be out here at some point and just absolutely berate myself for leaving that there. Also, crap, I'm approaching off the map, which... Off the map shouldn't exist anymore, should it? Well, there we go. That's a hard line to cross right there. Wanted to just go out here with one box, but we're not going to make that happen. I did not realize just how far away we were going today. Yeah, and then that's happening now too. I mean, yeah, I brought 2 water bottles, but I'm over here talking up our new house like, you know, oh, it's my new favorite place, my new favorite place. It 100% is my new favorite place, but it is just so unbelievably far from everything. I mean, it's what? The extreme northwest corner of the entire map, isn't it? There we go, that's the target. Oh, that's another tool belt item that we're going to probably need going forward. Now, we don't even have it unlocked yet, but we're going to want it. There's that wristwatch map thing, essentially. Oh, hello. Nice. Yes. I don't want to. Oh. That was not an expected goal to kick today. And putting down all the oxygen increasing stuff and all the plant increasing rockets that we just launched, it was kind of a given that we were going to get some weird... Even the iron looks cool out here. But it was kind of given that we were going to get some very fast, probably some slightly out of order unlocks. Alright, where is the hole? I swear I mess this up every damn time. Yeah. Oh. We're gonna get full. And we do have stuff that we gotta carry out of this place. Right, I can find the damn hole first. Oh, there we go. It is easier to find once you get to... Yeah, don't be a complete walnut. Before breathable atmosphere, I have... Getting sick of saying this. I have spun myself around down here before and gotten lost. Oh my god, every time I come down here, it's more beautiful than the last. Every time they always update it and more... Just more. I don't think these fireflies have always been here. And the water always looked amazing, but it wasn't that gorgeous. Yes. Right. Now we begin. right. That's where we begin. Where do we find... It's not underwater, is it? Oh, oh my god, we have stuff that we've got to take home. Alright. Crap. We're going to need to be able to search the place, which means we're going to need to be able to have a spot that we can pop back in and catch our breath. We're also carrying a ton of stuff that we would love to take back home with us. Are you absolutely kidding me? I thought this was the chest I already searched. Alright, well, thankfully I had the presence of mind to bring 2 water bottles with me and an oxygen tank, but even with everything that we brought with us, time is now very, very much of the essence, and I was really hoping to get this thing kicked off. I don't remember where to find it, though. Oh, this is convenient. I'm just gonna, yeah. It should be... I thought it was at or around one of these piers. Isn't it? Oh, I'm gonna start to get hasty in a minute. When you get hasty, you make mistakes. Also, kind of a bummer that, as we were approaching the insect stage, I didn't know if that meant that larva was going to be on the ground currently, or if larva starts sprouting on the ground once that part's done. And it's looking like it's sprouting on the ground once it's done. Bummer. Because there is some very cool, unique to this specific area larva that you can get off the ground in here. It just looks neat, and I like it. I'm not tracking this. Oh, spectacular. I'm not even touching it. Listen, we're clearly going to have to come back down here. Let's get a box. What the hell did I do with the bean? Man, I swear to God, stop just flicking buttons and start paying attention. Where the hell did I put it? Well, we just used our last water, and we're about to use the only food that we brought. Damn, we gotta get home. We just got here. Well, we're not going home empty-handed, at least. Alright, completely full inventory. We've got to get home. We are woefully underprepared for this, apparently. Oh my, chest here, chest up on top. Where's that? Cobalt. Nope, that's actually a chest. Sheesh. Alright, we've got, what, 4 chests down there that we haven't even touched yet? It's turning blue. That might be the best way of getting home. There we go. That's what's up. Yeah, we could not be having this long of a frickin' walk to get to this place. Now, granted, even this walk is going to be long, but I have a feeling I probably, once again, took the longest way home. Or the longest way here, anyway. Why? Oh, because I didn't need that, and I needed the unlock screen. Alright, let's get home. We'll unload again. Get probably... what do you think? Maybe 2 food and 3 water? That feels excessive. I don't know. Let's get home and unload, and then I'll think about it on the way. I'll see you guys home. Well, going through the aluminum field was a whole lot faster than going all the way out to the damn Stargate. Well, I was worried about that a hot second ago. Not anymore. Yeah, we're also looking real good on that, and with just the sheer bountiful amount of chests that we haven't searched out there yet, we're going to be fine. Alright, now having said that the aluminum field was faster than the probably poorly thought out way that I did get out there, I wonder if there's maybe an even faster way still. What if good old default location might actually be an even faster way still? Assuming I don't get spun around, I might be able to make that one way fast. All right, we totally did not need that place there, but a thought occurred to me while I was on my way over here. What the hell was that? Something just popped in over there. Anyway, I had gotten some comments in the last episode saying, oh, impressive that you'd found this, before it was supposed to be found. Come on, can I just... Thank you. So, I definitely saw that this was a path. Just because, well, Maiju doesn't do anything accidentally. But I was also told this really is something, but that I was going to have to come back later. Oh, there's still... I don't get it. Oh. Looks like a real fast way to get to the waterfall, though. Albeit a very dangerous way of getting to the waterfall. Nah, not what we're looking for, though. Now, this probably took a little bit longer than had I just gone through the aluminum field, but really only due to our little detour. If I had just gone straight over here and straight into the osmium, this probably would have been a pretty quick trip. I was slightly annoyed with myself for burning quite so much of that water. God, we gotta get that mod. That's the mod we need to get. Ah, crap, Man, we were just home, and we could have walked out of there with probably that air mask at least. I mean, our gas extractor is down, and it probably got us enough to make the thing. And given everything else that we had walked out of here with, we probably had, I don't know, the super and the iridium or whatever else went into it. We probably had all that. Oh, jeez, with the chests. Alright, we'll just... Yeah. Where is it, though? Also, this is new. This little footpath here, this didn't used to exist. What the hell? Wait a minute. I know where this is going. Oh. That is not a today thing. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm positively dying to get out into that zone. That is not a today thing, though. Alright, I know it's dangerous to just go on assumptions of what used to be, especially as everything constantly gets updated and everything gets changed. But it was on a dock. It wasn't underwater. There's a number of little fishing pier looking things. So if we stay... never mind, you're an idiot. Idiot. Can I have it? Oh, right, because it's technically a container. Now to get momentarily lost while I find where the damn box is. Never mind. Eventually my hippocampus is going to work properly. Eventually. Why do I have one iron? Oh, I have one iron because I destroyed the chest. Alright. Let's hit it. I love this part. Yeah, still cool. Alright, now, in the interest of... Oh. Looks slightly different. But in the interest of episode length and brevity, I suppose, leave some of these up on screen for the people who haven't read it yet. I'm sure by now most probably have. We also can't breathe just yet. There's the numbers for the thing that I don't need to remember because I know where we're going next. Definitely not getting to it in this episode. But I'm sure there are also a couple of people that have not read these things just yet. So leave them up on screen for a half a sec. Oh yeah, you still can't fly. I cannot wait to see if my theory has been proven about this. I had a theory about this from the very first second that the storyline was even an accessible thing. Can't wait to see if it actually comes to fruition. God, I'm so excited. All right, time to go home. At least now we've got at least a little bit of inventory space on us. Oh, hey, look, I'm not screwing up. Yeah, we're not taking the iron. But we will take... We'll take Pulsar. Because that is unlocked. We don't need Osmium, we've got a mine for that. Any chests that we see, we should probably fully dismantle. Even if we don't want all of the contents, we should take it and destroy it, so as not to get excited and hopeful and confused later. Oh, the volcano. We gotta hit that. Yeah, we should really walk home with a good chunk of Pulsar. If for no other reason, then we can get that generator. I mean, hell, I'll just take even one of those generators. All right, we're getting pretty full of stuff. All very good stuff, too. Well, mostly good stuff. I'm trying to make some runs back and forth to this little hut that we've built here. Because anything that's not usable right this second, like iron or bean seeds, something that I might not necessarily want to just throw on the ground. We can always come back. Besides, one more chest. It was way up on top of one of these hills. There we are. Hi. Hello. What's... Damn it. We need to clear some space. One more. That'll do. Alright. Time to leave. Oh boy. Just... oh boy, oh boy. Wow. Alright, let's put everything away. Not super in love with that. I know the next time we log in, it's all going to look different anyway. So, I'm also not super stressed about it. Okay, we're already having storage problems. We're going to need to reevaluate some things. And this one went from critical issue to non-issue. And this is a fun, colorful little container we're going to have now. We're going to need just a ton more storage. We're going to need a ton more rooms as well. Yeah, we've got the DNA manipulator, we've got gas, we've got autocrafter. Yeesh. We have a lot to build. But given that we just... Wait, did we fully cross the line? No, it just started. Okay, so I was right then. The larvae are going to start popping up before we fully finalize that. But yeah, we've got a lot of things that we need to build. We have a lot of places we need to be, though. I'm going to want to get back out there just because I want to look around for some of the special larvae that I was talking about earlier that only drops out in that area. They're not impossibly great. I mean, you can make stuff that's as good, but I just like them, you know? When you're getting to that stage, I do get to be a little bit of a completionist, and I like to get one of each. Another important thing that we're going to have to hit is basically right across the street. That is second area for the story. One more location that we're going to want to hit is basically for the same reason as getting back out to the Mushroom Valley there. We're going to want to head out towards the crater because there is a spot that's not necessarily storyline requirement. It does have Warden information in it, but it's also got just some cool larva-related TI level stuff. Now that it's all melted out, we can't breathe, but we'll take the filter and we'll be okay. But we've got osmium coming in. We have made quite a bit more progress than I had expected. But we're going to have to continue making more progress, making more story progress, and making more larva progress in the next one. Oh, wait, 1 sec. Oh, they gave us an armor rack. Why did this game get an armor rack before 7 Days to Die? Certain things I guess we'll never know. What? Why do you keep futzing with your gun? What are you doing? Okay. I took my suit off, put it back on. I don't know why it was futzing with the gun like that. Okay, now we're gonna have to continue the story, continue to get more progression, continue to get more TI, and get more larva action in the next one. So thank you all so much for joining me in this episode of Planet Crafter, and I hope to see you in the next one. Oh, we need more screens too. This is 7. Good night, guys.